Golden green and custard soft, this hybrid fruit is where sugar apple meets cherimoya, the Atemoya. A tropical gem born of two legends, it brings creamy sweetness with a twist of tang. Let's peel back the skin and uncover its story. The Atemoya, Annona times Atemoya, or Annona squamosa times Annona cherimoya, is a hybrid of two fruits, the sugar apple, Annona squamosa, and the cherimoya, Annona cherimoya, which are both native to the American tropics. This fruit is popular in Taiwan, where it is known as the pineapple sugar apple, funli shijia, so it is sometimes wrongly believed to be a cross between the sugar apple and the pineapple. In Cuba it is known as anon, and in Venezuela cherimoya. In Lebanon, the fruit is called acta. In Tanzania it is called staphylum dogo, mini soursop. In Brazil, the Atemoya became popular, and in 2011, around 1,200 hectares of Atemoya were cultivated in Brazil. In Taiwan, the cultivating area of Atemoya was 2,856.46 hectares in 2020, and Taitung County was the major place of cultivating, 2,815.19 hectares. An Atemoya is normally heart-shaped or rounded, with pale green, easily bruised, bumpy skin. Near the stem, the skin is bumpy as it is in the sugar apple, but becomes smoother like the cherimoya on the bottom. The flesh is not segmented like that of the sugar apple, bearing more similarity to that of the cherimoya. It is very juicy and smooth, tasting slightly sweet and a little tart, reminiscent of a piña colada. The taste also resembles vanilla from its sugar apple parent. Many inedible, toxic, black seeds are found throughout the flesh of the Atemoya. When ripe, the fruit can be scooped out of the shell and eaten chilled. Atemoya, Annona cherimoya times A squamosa, was developed by crossing cherimoya, A cherimoya, with sugar apple, A squamosa. Natural hybrids have been found in Venezuela, and chance hybrids were noted in adjacent sugar apple and cherimoya groves in Palestine during the 1930s and 1940s. The first cross was made in 1908 by P.J. Wester, a horticulturist at the USDA's subtropical laboratory in Miami. The resulting fruits were of superior quality to the sugar apple and were given the name Atemoya, a combination of ate, an Old Mexican name for sugar apple, and moya from cherimoya. Subsequently, in 1917, Edward Simmons at Miami's Plant Introduction Station successfully grew hybrids that survived a drop in temperature to 26.5 degrees Fahrenheit, showing Atemoya's hardiness derived from one of its parents, the cherimoya. The Atemoya, like other Annona trees, bears protogynous, hermaphroditic flowers, and self-pollination is rare. Therefore, artificial, hand pollination almost always guarantees superior quality fruits. One variety, Gefner, produces well without hand pollination. Bradley also produces fair crops without hand pollination, but the fruit has a habit of splitting on the tree. Atemoyas are sometimes misshapen, underdeveloped on one side, as the result of inadequate pollination. An Atemoya flower, in its female stage, opens between 2 o'clock and 4 p.m. Between 3 o'clock and 5 p.m. on the following afternoon, the flower converts to its male stage.